What is up, everybody? It's Lloyd from Iron Dog Journey. Today we're playing a game. It's called This Is Your Life. Yeah, that's right. I know everybody likes to watch people play video games. Well, today we're going to watch This Is Your Life. And the object is pretty simple. It's to survive. Yeah, that's right. To survive and, of course, have some adventures along the way. But first, you need to pick your character. There's a lot of different types of characters, and they have all kinds of different features and skill sets. And, well, they have the warrior, as you can see here. That's who I picked. I picked the warrior. So it's important to pick a good class of character. There's wizards. There's people that do magic, and there's elves, and characters that are up to trickery, and there's ogres and that kind of thing. But this guy right here, he's a warrior. He's kind of an all-around character. A lot of different aspects to him. Can handle all different types of weapons. And one of the first things you want to do is get your character strong. Well, it depends on your character, but for me, I know my character is going to do a lot of battle. So the first thing you want to do is get your character strong. I like to use what they call the burpee. This guy right here, he does the burpee. Today I've got him doing 100 burpees in a row, unbroken. Yeah, that's right, 100 burpees. Doesn't seem like much until you do it, and then you're like, oh, okay, not too bad. And you know what? Here's a secret to doing 100 burpees. The first thing you do is, I'll tell you. Here you go. So you stand up, you hit yourself. Yeah, that's right. Touch your toes. Do a push-up. Kick your feet up and underneath you, and stand up. That's it. But it's important to hit yourself. You have to hit yourself. And you know why you hit yourself? Because you're preparing for battle. That's right. Or you could just use it to keep count. Because your head is going all over the place when you're doing burpees. You're thinking about all the adventures that you've had, all the adventures that you're going to have. And, well, when you hit yourself, you're like, oh, yeah, I'm doing burpees. So, because that's what you do when you do burpees. And you have to remind yourself each time. And so you're like, I just did a burpee, yes. And then you do a push-up, get all the way down. See when I do a burpee, watch how my arms go all the way. We don't do like half burpees. We do all the way. That way your character gets good and strong and mentally tough as well. And the secret to do 100 burpees is you do one like this. All right, and then you stand up, and then you do 99 more. Yeah, that's right. I know it's complicated here. Let's try it again. Okay, so you hit yourself, you touch yourself, and then you go down to the ground, and you do a burpee, see, like that, and then you do 99 more. And truly, one of the easiest ways to do it for me, I've noticed, is if I make my character in my mind, in his mind, because it's a character, obviously, it's not me. It's a character, and he is thinking as he's going. He's like, 1 burpee, 2 burpee, 3 burpee, 4 burpee, and you count all the way up to, and if you're trying to do 100, count all the way up to 50. And then when you get to 50, say 50 one more time, and then you go back down to 0. That way it doesn't feel so much, because the whole time you're thinking, I'm only trying to get to 50. And if you want to do 50 at a time, same thing. Count to 25, and then say 25 again, and then go back down to 0. Or, and these are little tricks of the mind, and you'll see when you start doing a lot of them that little tricks help you. They help you get through it. Another way you could do it is start at 50 and count backwards in your head, because then the numbers get smaller and smaller and smaller, and you could say, oh, only got 20 left, only got 15 left, etc. There's all kinds of little tricks that you can do in your brain, because when you do 1 through 100, just straight 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 100, sometimes it seems like a slog, like an uphill battle. Um, and yeah, I mean that's the secret that nobody wants to tell you. Um, I should have charged you for it, honestly, but I didn't think of it. And I don't have a way to make you pay. So, yeah, next time I'll charge you for that advice. But not this time. Not this time. This time you get it for free. So that's the first thing you want to do with your character, at any rate. You want to get your character mentally tough, physically strong, and then you want to do something ridiculous. Like I have my character setting an alarm for 4:30 in the morning because it really makes him freak out and go, "Oh my God, what are you doing to me?" Yeah, and I like to abuse my character because then he gets mentally tough, and it prepares him for the day, because there's a lot of battles out there. This game is full of demons and monsters and all kinds of characters you have to deal with. You have to deal with some of the most unsavory characters out there, especially. Okay, so you'll see, farther in the game, when you're driving to work. Okay, so this guy has to go to what they call a job, right? And this job is the ultimate dungeon. Okay, so when he's at work, there are it's just full of demons. It's a tough place. Sometimes the exhaustion. See, like there's a wizard that casts a magic spell on him, and it makes him really tired when he sits at his desk. He sits there editing video, and he gets really, really tired. And that's right. So when I set my character up, I gave him a heart defect, which makes him extra tired. And the reason I did that is because I want my character to be an underdog. I don't want him just to be tough and cool and just go through this game real easily, because how boring is that, right? You need a character that is mentally tough, physically tough. I mean, and it's your story. That's why it's called This Is Your Life. You get to design this role-playing game. It's really cool. I don't know if you've played The Sims, but it's a lot like The Sims, except it's nothing like The Sims. Okay, so This Is Your Life. And here's the craziest part. Each character goes through a different game. Yeah, I know that sounds weird. So, like, the game that my character here goes through, and I named him Lloyd. Can you believe that? Of all things to call somebody, right? I named him Lloyd. And I did that, again, to get him mentally tough. But my character, his story is not necessarily the same story that you'll be thrown into, okay? So you can't really control a story. You can control some aspects of the game, like, how you want to toughen up the character, how you want the character's good and bad policy to be, so like every decision you make affects other things in the game. So you can have a character that is righteous, and tries to do the right thing all the time, and you can have a character that's evil as hell and just, rips things up and destroys things. You can do whatever you want. It's your game. Now, the rest of the outcome of the game will be according to how you set your character up. So keep that in mind. There was a game a long time ago called Fable, and it was similar. There was good and bad, and the better your character became, the more angelic your character started to look, physically, and the more evil you played your game, the more devilish your character began to look. And so it's your choice. My character here, he's kind of just neutral. He's no knight in shining armor, but he's not the devil. He's kind of an average, regular guy, and that's kind of how I like to play it. I like to play my character as just kind of a regular guy, because I can relate to that. This character right here, he's a lot like me. you know? And I think a lot of times that's how we like to play it. I mean, some people like to live in a fantasy world and they create these characters with attitudes and egos and they try to beef themselves up, you know, and make all the other characters think that they're something that they're not. But, you know, that's just not me. That's not how I play. My character's pretty even keel. He's not super good. He's not super bad. He's just kind of a dude, you know, just kind of a dude. But anyway, as you can see, I'm still having my guy do burpees, and I know it seems funny as part of the game. It's not terribly exciting, this part of the game, because he's just up and down, up and down, up and down, right? But it creates strength, right? You know, the character, you know, he's in decent shape for my character. I guess he could be better, and as I get farther in the game, I might figure out ways to make him better. But it kind of creates a good overall toughness physically and mentally. Mental is a huge aspect of this game. So don't waste any time, you know, thinking that your character just has to be some superhero, because the mental aspect of this game is what's actually going to get you through. Because a lot of the demons that you fight, you know, a lot of the big bosses and things that you have to take down, it takes mental skill to defeat them. You can't just walk in there willy-nilly and think you're going to do it. But at any rate, yeah, I hope that you enjoy this game as much as I did. It is a choose-your-own-adventure game for sure. And I know this is just a crazy game review at this point, but you know, I know people like to watch other people play their game, and I do as well too, because I get a lot of tips and hints, and I kind of see, well, how do other people do it? Because sometimes when you're playing your game, you kind of get lost in what am I supposed to be doing, you know, and when you get to see other people playing their game, it's pretty cool, because you can see how other people handle the challenges, how other people, you know, fight the demons and the bosses and the monsters, etc. So at this point in the game, I also like to have my character do something like sit-ups or something, because as you can see, my character kind of needs it. You know, some characters don't, some do, some need it more than others. But yeah, I gave him kind of like this little magic spell here, this little blue orb that he's holding. That is, it contains magic essentially, and it makes it a little bit harder to do these sit-ups. It creates resistance. Yeah, I know it's a silly little thing in the game. It's a little bit of magic there, but it's the little things that you can do in your own game, and you can figure out how you want to play yours. Maybe you want to make it easy. You know, you can start off on the easy level, and keep in mind at any time you can turn the difficulty level up on your game. You know, I think it goes from stupid easy all the way to madness to what the hell are you thinking? That what the hell are you thinking is a good level. That's a really, really, really hard level where everything's coming at you at once, and you don't get any reprieve from it. But anyway, I hope you enjoy the game as much as I do. I'm going to have my guy here do a couple more sets of these before he starts on his adventure for the day. But I usually have my character start here every morning. I've only been playing the game, this particular game here, for 16 days. Yeah, it's kind of addicting. But I'd be anxious to hear how your game goes. If you enjoyed it, let me know. But, you know, it's an interesting thing. This is your life. And I think you can get it on sale right now. So, you know, if you're looking to play This Is Your Life, you know, hey, get the sales. You know, shop the sales. I like shopping the sales, and I think there's expansion packs in there, and you know, that make it more fun and things. But you know, relationships and families, and if you've seen The Sims, if you like that kind of thing. But or you can just go solo and go out there and fight all the time. Whatever you want to do. All right, well, I'm gonna keep on working this guy, and I hope you have a great day wherever you are. If you haven't started playing, I recommend it. And yeah, let me know how it goes. All right, I'll catch you later. See ya. Yeah, buddy. That's it. That, my friends, is a Sunday Sunday morning. Day 16 maybe? I don't know, it's all running together. I guess I forgot to set my alarm last night, so I woke up so many times. The dogs, my daughter, everybody wanted to wake up last night. But forgot to set my alarm apparently, and or I turned it off, I don't know which. But got up 7 minutes late, 4:37. So I decided to do Unbroken today. So 100 burpees unbroken, and then 100 sips. So I still gotta watch this leg. Didn't get a chance to mow that lawn yesterday, so I'll be doing that today. So yeah, it's a good day. It's Sunday. It's a great day to get after it. All right, everybody. I hope you have a great day, great week. I'll see you bright and early tomorrow with shiny faces. All right. Have a great day. Peace.